It's been 3 years since she left. 3 years, 3 months, and 17 days. I told myself I moved on, that the ache in my chest was just a phantom limb, a memory of a pain that was no longer real. But her voice never left me. Every night, when the world quiets down and the city outside my window holds its breath, I still hear it. That last thing she ever said, that last thing I never listened to. I scroll through my phone, a mindless ritual to numb the silence. My thumb hovers over her contact. Her, it's still there. Untouched. Unchanged. A digital ghost in my pocket, and right below it, a single, haunting notification. One last unread voice message, a relic from a past I tried to bury for 3 years. It sat there, a silent testament to my regret, my pride, my foolishness. Tonight, the silence is too loud. The rain against the windshield sounds like her weeping. I can't run from it anymore. My finger trembles as it moves closer to the screen. I remember her telling me that love could outlast time. We were in the park, under that giant oak tree, where we carved our initials. The sun was setting, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, and her hair caught the light like spun gold. She had this way of looking at the world, as if everything was a miracle waiting to be discovered. She saw poetry in the mundane, magic in the ordinary. She believed our love was one of those miracles, something eternal that could withstand anything. And I believed time could fix everything. I thought every argument, every misunderstanding, every tear would simply wash away with the passing of days. I took her for granted, thinking tomorrow was a promise, not a privilege. We were so young, so full of misplaced certainty. We held hands, took silly pictures, and whispered secrets to the wind, believing we were invincible. She was right, in her own way. Love asterisk can asterisk outlast time, but I was wrong. Terribly wrong. Time doesn't fix everything. Sometimes, it just sets the damage in stone. The day she left, it was raining. Not a gentle drizzle, but a cold, angry downpour that mirrored the storm inside our little apartment. Words were thrown like daggers, each one sharper than the last. I can't even remember what we were fighting about now. It seemed so trivial, so insignificant, compared to the silence that followed. I saw the moment her heart broke. It wasn't loud. It was a quiet shattering, a dimming of the light in her eyes. She cried, her shoulders shaking, and whispered my name one last time, a plea for me to see past my own anger. But I didn't. I stood there, frozen in my pride, letting the silence build a wall between us. I thought my silence was a show of strength, a way to keep my pride intact. But silence doesn't protect, it suffocates. It only made the distance between us feel louder, more permanent. She picked up her bag, her movements slow and deliberate, as if hoping I'd stop her. But I just watched. I watched her walk out the door, into the rain, and out of my life. By the time I realized the profound depth of my mistake, by the time my pride crumbled into dust, she was already gone. That same night, my phone buzzed. A notification illuminated the dark room. One new voice message. From her, my heart leaped, a foolish flicker of hope. But pride, that stubborn monster, took over again. I told myself I didn't need to hear it. I told myself I'd listen tomorrow. Tomorrow became the next day, and then the next week, and then years. I never listened, until now. My thumb finally presses play. The speakers crackle to life. Static, the sound of the rain in the background, and then her voice, soft, faint, and trembling. Hey, it's me. I know you're probably angry. I am too. But if you ever hear this, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. For my part in it, I never wanted it to end this way. You were my forever. I just didn't know forever could end so soon. I love you. I always will. Then, just static. A sharp click. Silence. The rain against the windshield seems to intensify. Each drop a hammer blow against my chest. I sit here, in the suffocating stillness of my car. Tears I didn't know I still had blurring my vision. My thumb, now with a mind of its own, hits replay. And again, her voice fills the car, a ghost sitting in the passenger seat beside me. It wasn't the words that finally broke me. It was the sound of her breathing between them. The slight hitch in her voice when she said forever. The pauses. Te trembo. The universe of unspoken feelings she packed into those few seconds. The moments I'd ignored when she was sitting right beside me, begging me with her eyes to just listen. The sound of her trying to be strong and failing. The sound of her heart breaking for the second time that day. And this time, I heard it. My engine starts, the headlights cutting through the darkness. I don't know where I'm going at first, but my hands seem to. They steer me through the sleeping city, to the old park, to our park. The rain has stopped, and the first hints of dawn are painting the eastern sky a soft, forgiving gray. I walk over to the bench under our oak tree. The air is clean, washed new by the storm. I take out my phone and press play one last time. Her voice, soft and clear, whispers into the morning air. You were my forever. I leave the phone there, on the bench, her voice message playing on a loop for the trees and the rising sun, and I walk away. I'm not leaving her behind. I'm letting her go. Some memories don't fade, they just find new places to rest. Maybe that's what healing really means. It isn't about forgetting, it's about learning to live with the echoes, letting them become a part of your own quiet rhythm. It's about accepting that some goodbyes are final, but the love can still remain. Whispers of time. Because some voices never stop speaking. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. If this story touched you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more stories that explore the quiet corners of the heart. Take care of each other.